Regional airlines are still operating as well as the major airlines, but just at far lower rates than normal, at sometimes 10% or 20% of what they were projected to be flying at this time. And it's really impacted us a lot because people aren't getting the hours, so they're seeing cuts and reductions in pay versus what they're used to. There's just no way to socially distance when you're on a regional aircraft. At the very beginning, when they were still operating quite a bit of flights and they were still in the process of canceling a lot, you might only have 4 people on the plane, and that would work out well to where you could possibly at least socially distance to some extent. But now that they've pre-canceled all these flights, whereas they would have had service 5 times a day from Houston to St. Louis, now they may only have 1 flight a day on a regional aircraft. So that flight would probably be, at capacity or 60%. I know some of the airlines are working on limitations in that regard and trying not to sell more than 70% of the seats, but if it comes down to it, they want to make money. That's what they're in business for. But we're still trying to make sure we're doing the best we can to protect the members. And I think a lot of people as well is just trying to take care of themselves and make sure they're using every precaution available to them. That, they also have the added stress of they have to go home at the end of their trip, and they're in contact with loved ones. They may live with their elderly parents. They may live with children, their spouses, significant others. So I think there's just a lot of stress. And then in addition to that, you're trying to take care of your health as much as you can. And then again, like I said, people are worried about being out of a job in October. And with that comes the possibility of losing your health insurance as well at the worst possible time that could happen. So I think it's just literally overwhelming stress. We have, as a union, we've tried to reach out and make sure everybody has employee assistance programs available through the union, that they're able, if they do need help with mental health or managing their stress, that they have those resources available both through the company and through the union. We want to make sure they're utilizing all their resources. This is undeniably one of the most difficult periods in the airline industry, if not the most difficult. But we've gotten through tough times before, and we'll get through them again. But we just have to do it together.